Hello, assalam sejahtera, assalamualaikum. Welcome everyone to bettercallsukan. Sebelum apa-apa, let me introduce myself. Hi everybody, my name is Arief Daniel bersama partner saya. Siapa nama kamu?
Khal.
Hello Khal.
Ni EP.3 kot.
Okay, so Better Call Saul ni Better Call Saul. Better Call Sukan. Better Call Sukan ni adalah satu podcast yang kita interview dan kita dapat tahu pasal berbagai-bagai jenis sukan.
And also angle sukan daripada not only playing, coaching, administrasi, sports marketing, macam-macam.
Yes, so setiap episod ada setiap topik yang baru lah dan jenis-jenis sukan yang baru. Tapi kali ni kita nak fokus dekat sukan bola sepak. Yes. So pasal bola sepak ni besar.
Correct.
Betul tak?
Correct.
So aku nak tahulah, actually hari ni kita nak interview pasal bola sepak. Dalam insight dia, apa yang kita nak cakap ni?
Okay, so good one, Arief. So last week we
Power intro aku.
Betul tu.
Okay, cuba yang baik lah.
So last episode we interviewed the head of grassroots unit, Coach Cameron, from the Football Association of Malaysia, FAM. Hari ni kita ada guest daripada Persatuan Bola Sepak Selangor, Setiausaha Agung, Tuan Izrin Nabil.
Yeah.
Nabil, kau nak panggil Izrin Nabil ke Nabil ke apa?
Panggil Nabil je.
Panggil Nabil je. Masih. Thank you for allocating your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for being here with us on this show. So
Betul.
it's very straightforward. Kita just nak know about your sporting journey, your work dekat FAS, dengan the challenges, the hope for future. And then kat akhir-akhir kita cakap pasal kau sokong team mana, internationally, locally, kau punya favourite athletes and whatever lah. So just relax kita chill je. Okay.
So hari ni kita punya guest ni is from where again?
Persatuan Bola Sepak Selangor or the Football Association of Selangor, FAS.
FAS.
Bukan FA Singapore, bukan FA Sarawak, FA Selangor. Persatuan Bola Sepak.
Alright.
Bukan Selangor Football Club. Dia ada pembezaan dia.
Okay, nanti kita boleh tanya dia apa beza dia. Betul.
Boleh.
So, Nabil,
Yes.
kita nak tanyalah, before you join with FAS semua, actually macam mana kau start dengan percintaan kau terhadap sukan ni? Cuba kau cerita kat kita orang.
The origin story lah.
Origin lah. Kita nak tahu origin.
Journey into football ni, for me, I think my father was a big influence lah, because dia football coach dia sekolah.
Okay, dia nak
sekolah. So
Football coach sekolah?
Yes,
Okay.
dia peringkat sekolah. So he always brought me to games, tengok dia coaching, so watch the games. But I actually didn't play sangat. I was bukanlah, tak tahu, nerd sikit kot, mungkin kurang sikit main sukan masa tu. So I didn't play up until maybe darjah 5 kot baru start main. So very late lah. In fact, competitively playing pun form 1 baru main betul-betul.
Okay.
Barulah start wakil sekolah masa tu kan. So but the love for football tu dah start lama dah, sebab ikut ayah pergi tengok game. And dia memang big football fan lah. So he supports Arsenal. Okay. But dia ni jenis yang he will watch every game. So he likes to consume football. So memang kat rumah buka TV tengok bola. So we talk about football. But I really start playing baru masa darjah 5, form 1 lah. Form 1 tu baru betul-betul main lah.
Training semua tu lah.
Ya.
Okay.
I was a chubby kid mula-mula. And then masuk asrama tu baru start aktif main.
Dia coach same school as kau pergi ke?
No.
So kau pergi different school lah?
I went to a different school.
And tengok dia coach?
Yes. So that's where that love
connection
tu lah. Love for football tu lah. Tengok how dia very passionate. Dia coach. Dia memang masa tu he memang idolizes Wenger lah. Tapi masa tu Mourinho was coming up.
Yeah.
So dia suka lah like imitate kan, ada pitch ke apa kan. So that's where it all started lah, I guess.
Nice. So you continue on.
Okay. So dua-dua pun nak masuk.
Dua. Go.
So basically that is your start. And then like kau main bola semua, and then why do you just continue, macam mana from there
asrama, high school, lepas tu college, university.
Macam mana kau masuk ke FAS ni after that? So tak apa, cerita je dia journey. Kita orang
boleh.
nak tahu.
So playing kompetitif kat sekolah, form 1, form 2 macam tu, was challenging juga masa tu because our school was going into a hockey project for the boys lah. So tak ramai my group of friends ramai pergi ke hockey masa tu. So tak ada gang sangat lah nak pergi main bola masa tu, but kita nak main juga. So I was the only kita orang I went to a semi boarding school, asrama harian. So I did stay kat asrama. So memang seorang-seorang je lah pergi training, join dengan the non boarding punya ni lah, geng-geng yang bukan asrama lah. Yang banyak main bola tu yang bukan asrama masa tu. So starting tu macam tu lah jenis dia, sebab all my friends semua dah start main hockey. I macam rebel sikit lah, I tak nak main hockey. Nak main bola agak. So balik lambat, balik seorang-seorang kan. But that was school lah. Dan kita main peringkat daerah semua. And then went to Kedah for my form 4 kat sana. Also played football kat sana, travel here and there. I think sports took me around juga. We went to Kelantan, travel sana sini.
Wakil sekolah tu?
Wakil sekolah masa tu. And then sampai situ je lah, kita tak lah pergi jauh-jauh. But it was fun when I flew and studied in Australia. Ada rezeki sama belajar sana. So it was fun because it was an international community. So you played football dengan locals, dengan internationals. You played with Brazilians, you played dengan Africans, dengan the Chinese, Japanese. So best lah. So you macam wakil negara sikit lah kat sana kan.
Ambassador lah.
So you play in the uni league, you play in the community leagues kat sana. So that's where I really saw not to say I didn't see it yet until I reached Malaysia lah actually, because I wasn't following sangat Malaysian football at the time. In fact, grassroots football pun tak berapa familiar lah, except for maybe sekolah-sekolah tournament tu kita tahulah kan. But what we have now in Selangor with the local scene kan, that I wasn't familiar lah dengan benda tu. And it didn't realise that the potential that the grassroots.
Yang tu kita boleh sama-sama lepas ni lah.
Yes. So had a lot of fun playing overseas, different weather semua kan.
Of course.
So ada one time tu main kat Melbourne, I think angin dia kuat gila, sepak bola tu almost nak patah balik juga. Dia stop mid air kan. So that was fun. And then came back here. Actually there was no real plan to go into football pun. I think it wasn't even a plan BCD pun to go into football. I think it was something yang mungkin dah disusun kot.
Rezeki dia betul kan.
Rezeki tu kat situ. Because I did engineering. Belajar jauh-jauh belajar engineering pula kan. But unfortunate sikit, I think when I came back tu I did petroleum engineering, oil and gas. And when I graduated masa tu ada world oil crisis masa tu. Harga minyak dunia jatuh. So we all didn't go into the industry. My batch semua we went separate ways lah, pergi ada yang masuk finance. So I went into finance dulu for 1 year. Finance. But my friend masa tu, he was my partner lah. We were doing something on the side lah. So we wanted to do something for sports. So we did something in futsal, did events, we built an application for sport. Then I had the opportunity to meet with our president right now, Tuanku Raja Muda. And that's where we started our journey in football lah. We started with his NGO. Tuanku and his team, masa tu Dr. Johan was the CEO. He brought us into the team to develop grassroots football for Tuanku. And then from there, the calling for Tuanku to become president of FAS started lah. Since he came back from UK pun. So kita bantu Tuanku to prep him, get him familiar with the local football scene. And then 2019, Tuanku ran for presidency. And then that's it lah. 2019 the team was formed together lah dalam FAS.
So 2019 kau terus jadi secretary general lah?
No. 2019 tu I came in as head of competition dulu. So I manage all the competitions. Actually sekarang pun macam tu lah. And then I took care of coaching, development and referee. 2020 December 2020 baru dilantik sebagai SU lah. That's when FAS and Selangor FC, the club, was privatised and separated.
Okay. I think that's a nice bow to end segment 1.
Betul.
Betul tu. Lepas tu let's go to segment 2 terus tu. So apakah difference antara SFC Selangor Football Club dengan Persatuan? No, bukan hanya apply in Selangor saja, tapi all over Malaysia.
Right.
So what's the difference, Tuan Nabil?
Okay. So for the longest time, kita di Malaysia, everything was run by FA. So the professional football team semua was under FA lah. That's why we have a rich history under Selangor and all other states pun. Memang FA is the front of everything lah. But we are actually one of the last countries lah to privatise the professional team. So this was a mandate from the international body, FIFA, to Malaysia to separate and privatise the club. Why? Because that's the model that
Itu cara yang betul.
world. Yeah, itu cara yang betul.
Okay.
The club should be run as a company following a corporate structure, governed by corporate law, and focusing on the team lah. So they need to make sure it's a sustainable business. But the FA's role is really to govern and manage football at grassroots level for the mass participation. That's the difference lah. So kalau tengok negara lain semua, Manchester United dengan Manchester FA tak ada kaitan pun. So memang langsung tak ada kaitan. So Manchester United focus on the team, elite sahaja, the best of the best players there. But kerja FA is to promote football lah to everyone. Boys, girls, whatever the age is, whatever the race is, making sure that platform ada, tournaments, coaches, semua. So that is supposed to be the role of an FA lah.
Oh, so kau cakap ni, you said that contohnya club MU tu lah, dia ada team club, dan dia ada another group of academy tu, club tu juga.
Academy is part of the club lah.
Okay. So then dia ada a different organisation yang macam promote football.
Yes. Yeah. So macam Manchester FA mungkin tak siapa pernah dengar pun.
Tapi ada.
So in England they have counties lah. FA county. So
daerah.
Manchester, I think ada apa? Ada few, I think Birmingham. So ada few FAs across the country where their role is buat competition, juniors, buat courses, coaching courses. So their role is to make sure football ni everyone can participate in some ways or another lah.
So
itu role FA.
Ada banyak program lah.
Ada banyak program. Itu sebenarnya peranan FA lah yang mungkin kita masih lagi baru. Sebenarnya dulu pun kita buat, tapi mungkin fokus tu kurang.
I see.
Sebab ada team kan, you nak kena jaga team, ada performance nak kena kejar. So mungkin grassroots ni mungkin effort dia mungkin 10%. 90% goes to the club. Now bila dah separate betul-betul, especially in Selangor lah, we can give more focus. Dr. Johan now is the CEO of the club. They focus on getting the club where we want it to be. And FA, me and my team, kita focus on grassroots development.
I hope that clears. Siapa-siapa yang dengar ni, I hope that really clears though, because macam again sorry Nabil, but macam ada still that lack of understanding of like the rules and differences. I think thank you so much for clearing that out lah. So ini aku rasa kalau orang nak tahu definition, boleh dengar podcast ni for the next 10-20 years loh. Serius.
Like, aku pun baru tahu yang actually, sebab aku ingat aku tahulah, kenal lah pasal ada friends Selangor punya team ni semua kan. Aku ingat dia orang gaduh. Like dia kata kita orang pecah, kita orang FA bukan FC. Aku ingat gaduh, rupanya bukan.
Mandated.
Dia memang kena buat macam tu. That's the right way.
Betul. Ini
Aku
instruction daripada FIFA, arahan. So kita kena ikut lah. Kalau tidak, everything jalan sama-sama lah, jalan dalam satu entity kan. Now the separation gives room for focus lah.
lagi sistematik lah.
Yeah.
Takkan FA Manchester dengan Manchester United nak gaduh selalu. Everyone has a role to play.
Tak pernah tahu ada FA Manchester United.
Ada.
Bukan FA Manchester. Manchester United tu nama club je lah.
Okay, faham. So like kau cakap like all the, you have to focus on like the program-program tu semua. Apa yang program-program yang sekarang ni FA Selangor yang tengah buat lah, and for upcoming, kau ada apa-apa ke you can let us know?
Banyak. There's like itulah, because like I've helped FA Selangor. We have helped FA Selangor in the past in Selangor Champions League, Women's Spirit semua tu. Can you share more about those products and what FA Selangor has in store?
Right. So I think the biggest component of our work is the leagues that we run under the FA. So itu yang paling besar dan banyak. And so the men's punya game memang dah lama lah, memang banyak dah run. So kita ada Champions League is one of the main cup competitions yang kita run.
Yeah, the Selangor Champions League.
Yes, so that's the best amateur clubs in Selangor play there. And then for the men's kita ada our FA Cup juga. So similar like the Malaysian League structure, kita ada FA Cup. FA Cup, all the teams in Selangor akan bermain dalam tu, yang affiliated dengan kita. And then we have the Selangor State League. So Selangor State League kita is broken into 5 division. Super League, Perdana, Division 1, Division 2 and Division 3. So ini adalah structure football di Selangor lah sebenarnya. So kita ada sampai Division 5. So itu adult football. Champions League being the highest, most prestige competition lah, where you get all the best champions to play. And then we have we recently launched our women's league.
Okay.
For the first time in the history of the association in 2021. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, dapat sokongan yang sangat-sangat baik, a lot of support. I think the women's community pun has been craving for a platform to play, a proper platform.
Okay.
So what we've achieved with the men's game, kita cuba replicate for the women's game juga. So this year was the second season. Alhamdulillah, berjalan dengan lancar. And then the rest is the juniors competition. So we have under 12, 8, 10 and 12, 14 and 16 categories. And then we have under 19 youth league. And then coming up, we're looking at our Selangor Futsal League. Kita tengah develop.
Okay.
So when we talk about the FA, the role extends to everything about football. So not just bola padang.
Okay.
Futsal, that's our duty juga to
Beach soccer ada?
Beach soccer is something we've started to support a few organisers. Kita belum lagi organise sendiri, but because of our capacity lah. But
of course,
we're trying to learn and catch up with the sport. And then we help here and there lah with other street footballs, freestyle. These are all components of football lah yang kita nak support and encourage lah. So that's basically the competition lah. Then a big part of our work juga is to run coaching courses supaya siapa nak ambil lesen, nak jadi jurulatih, di sini tempatnya. Kalau nak belajar macam mana dapatkan lesen kan, nak menjadi pengadil,
nak tanya pasal referee pun ada ke?
Yes, referee pun sama. Kita, I think we have one of the highest referees juga, numbers of referees in Selangor. And then other aspects lah, so facility management, semua tu comes along lah. But the core, the heart of it would be our league programs lah. Then everything comes together.
That is apa yang you handle lah about the program. So like you said, the facilities tu, is it your department or also department lain ke, orang lain yang handle ke, macam mana?
Part of our team. So we've also looked into, we've set up a new department juga where we look into business development.
Okay.
So this is where kita nak be more sustainable as an association lah. We do get a lot of support from sponsors and the state government. Alhamdulillah, very fantastic support. But we also want to be independent juga, kalau boleh self-sustain sendiri kan, in case lah kan, katakanlah bajet kena cut ke apa, so
COVID, another
COVID comes kan, so we want to be able to sustain on our own juga. So that's another department lah.
Nice. Okay, so macam itulah, like how do people like join? Is the okay, obviously you have we have the core community lah kan, the every, memang orang yang tahu semua dia. Tapi how do you outreach kepada orang yang tak tahu?
And aku nak tambah juga, contoh yang tu macam mana orang nak join, and then adakah macam how from there dia boleh masuk ke the FC side, like nak jadi dia macam mana ke, macam yes,
is there a pathway?
Alright. Participation, memang a lot of our programs are open to the public, so you can easily go to website or social media to try and sign up. Macam in terms of competition kita, memang so we have a structure, we have our own affiliates or ahli, kelab-kelab gabungan yang berdaftar di bawah Selangor. So these clubs yang participate in our competitions and run the teams lah, and run their club sendiri. So we do have non-members juga yang bermain, yang participate, but priority goes to the affiliates because they put out their own funds untuk menggerakkan kelab diorang. So it requires a lot of fund for grassroots football ni. Bukan senang. So the best way for you to participate, if you want to be in the league, you have to go for tryouts dengan kelab-kelab ni. They are everywhere across Selangor. You can go to our website and get in touch dengan diorang, or you can reach out to us, kita boleh connect, and that's where you can participate in the academy and everything lah. So club is the best way to go. But other programs macam coaching courses, you can always sign up online, tak ada masalah. So the question about the pathway tu pula, for Selangor, we have our own system lah, our own pathway for players, for coaches semua. For players ni, for us, the Selangor FC's direction lah, I mean they can elaborate it further, but what we can see right now is they are, of course, they're looking for the best talent in the country. So they will go everywhere across the country. So usually they will go to the Gambang Academy, the National Academy, bawah NFDP, where they have done a good job recruiting the best talent. So they will look at kat situ. So yang kedua, they will go down to our programs di peringkat negeri. So if you are in Selangor and you are not in the national program ke apa, the best I suggest to play and compete in our leagues lah. That's where
parallel,
play in our leagues, get attached with the clubs bawah kita. Then these scouts and coaches boleh nampak you. The continuous playing in our league tu is a very tough method actually to scout players ni. Bukan senang lah, because Selangor aja alone we have about almost 1,500 matches yang kita organise in 1 year. So like almost 3 match 4 nights every night.
Is that including the women's as well ke? Atau?
Including the men's and women. So in total we organise almost 1,500.
Yelah yang dia cakap Champions League satu, lepas tu ada Division 1, 2, 3 semua tu kan. Women lagi.
Yes. So there's banyak talent kat Selangor, banyak orang bermain. But you, of course, football ni, you know lah, the journey macam mana, it's not easy.
10%.
Not even 10%. I think probably 1% that gets into the professional setup. So you have to, stay strong, kena gigih, kena main kan. You need the support of your parents, and so.
Tapi sorry to cut you off. Tapi kena this is just a not a cautionary tale lah, tapi a reminder kepada orang yang macam mungkin they're not that 1%, but you also can be a part of another special 1% or 5% of orang masuk into bola sepak,
right?
But not playing.
Yes.
Orang jadi like Wan Karazwa is an example.
Yes.
We have
he
people
played for UiTM semua kan.
And sekarang jadi commentator, then a lot of stories lah, like photographers, ex-players who jadi photographers. So ada Fizi, quite a number of stories. So macam again, I just nak tumpang kata, if you're not part of that 1% who will become a professional footballer, tak apa, you can be that 1% akan jadi professional commentators, professional photographers and so on so forth. So just nak encourage semua orang lah to participate.
Betul. You're on point.
Macam-macam dia, dan dia adalah Secretary General, kena handle semua Macam mana kau punya, tapi relax member kita ni Aku jumpa dia every time, relax. So macam mana kau like handle this
organisation?
Macam mana and then macam mana it make you like motivate you lah, macam mana itu adalah aku pun tengah fikir, keeps you going lah.
Not only yourself but your team, and how the direction you guys collectively going, and so on so forth lah. Sorry, ini memang soalan keras lah.
Sebab dia cerita dia kena handle macam-macam, apa, 1,000 match,
1,000 lebih match
tiap tahun tu,
yearly, and that could be increasing.
And 1,000 tu itu match. Lepas tu kena ada players, kena ada orang yang set yang the stadium, orang yang buat the referee lah, foto.
Angkat air.
Is that all under you also?
That's part of the ni lah, part of the ecosystem lah.
Itu match saja dan dia ada program lagi. Macam mana dia buat?
tak cakap pasal draw Selangor Champions League.
Oh, ada draw semua kan? So how do you handle it and macam mana keeps you going?
Well, right now kita ada really good team lah. Not big team. I think we have about maybe 12 people. 12 people.
For 1,000 over match.
We have 12 people right now. All are very good, very dedicated. The good thing is semua faham the target, the thing that we were trying to achieve.
Okay.
So that helps a lot lah in the journey. So maybe we need to do a bit extra to achieve this kan. And that number 1,000 lebih tu, I think it's just touching the surface of what Selangor can offer. Kita tak keluar lagi sampai ke Sahabat Berenam ke Tanjung Karang, tak sampai lagi. Baru
sampai lagi
di Lembah Kelang, di
Kelang, Shah Alam,
Petaling. So
not like the whole Selangor pun
not
lagi.
The whole Selangor yet.
Itu pun dah.
So tanggungjawab tu besar Selangor ni. Memang ramai orang nak main bola, sukan yang paling popular kan. So for us, if we cannot meet that, then it's kita rasa not right lah. If we cannot achieve kan. If ada talent in Sepang ke or in Sahabat Berenam that is very good tapi somehow lost from our radar, is our responsibility lah kan. So tanggungjawab tu besar, but why we keep going is the potential yang kita nampak lah. When we see the results, like our leagues being recognised, Selangor Champions League getting the recognition from the corporate sector, the talent yang go through, yang masuk itu the professional team every year, ramai from our system. If they don't go into Selangor, they will go into other states. So memang player talent yang ada ni memang merata-rata.
Any examples of success stories of players?
Afro Sharon Azim is the best lah. We love him.
Afro defender.
Style. He came from our league. He was with MPNG for a while.
MPNG no pain no gain.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
I don't know the acronym sebenarnya actually.
Okay.
I think it's that.
Okay.
So that's one huge success story lah. And then but there's more. There's more than that. So ramai lagi. So that keeps us going. And recently when we launched the women's football, tengok the potential of women's football. It's still a long journey to go. Tapi the support the community is giving.
And a number of them from the Liga recently went to SEA Games, correct?
Yes.
SEA Games ni women.
Women SEA Games, yeah. So that was so great to see semua tu. So potential lah, I think. Football, we always dream of going to the World Cup, semua tu kan, Asian Cup. So the best thing is when we do simple things yang mungkin tak dibuat dulu.
Okay.
You can easily make good changes. You nampak result tu. Sebab as simple as organising a proper league can create massive impact for the community. Tak ada orang buat properly. So contohlah tak kurang proper kan. So when we put more structure into that, you already see more photographers coming, the industry growing, commentators makin ramai orang berminat nak berkomentari ni kan. Coaches punya journey. So these are all that inspire us to keep going lah.
Style. There's a question like macam this is baru start kan benda macam ni, like you FA doing all this ni. So dekat luar negara sana or also like or even different states pun ada like this also different kinds of programs and all lah.
Definitely, yeah. I think I haven't had the chance to go personally to watch for myself benda ni. Tapi we do the study semua. Kita study. We like to look at England, dia punya structure.
Okay.
If you look at England punya football hierarchy, memang dahsyat lah. Okay, memang very very complete. And I don't know if there is another country that does that well. Sampai ke peringkat bawah. Dia ada I don't know berapa banyak, berpuluh ribu lah kelab yang ada yang di dalam sistem kan. So England is a very good example. Japan, fantastic work they are doing there.
Okay.
So benda-benda ni lah that when we look at how countries like Japan, Korea boleh buat benda ni kan, dan kita nak cuba replicate benda yang sama lah. There will be differences dekat each negara, challenges berbeza, rakyat berbeza, mentality berbeza kan. But it's a challenge lah. Kita kena try lah. Kena try and find the best way to do it.
Contohnya kalau contohnya like pendengar-pendengar ni kan, dia kalau dia bukan orang Selangor tu, dia rasa kalau rasa jealous boleh join je ke? Boleh je kan?
Tak ada masalah.
Dia bukanlah
tak
kena
pun.
IC kena Selangor, tak ada kan?
Tak ada. Saya pun IC KL.
Saya IC KL juga.
Sebab saya orang Selangor, so saya tak ada rasa. Saya takut pendengar-pendengar yang lain tu macam dia orang ni bias
macam Coach Cameron said in the previous episode, it's all about building the lifelong love of the game. So tu peranan grassroots. This is why we have this podcast.
Yes, betul. So kau cakap like there's a lot that you need to follow and all that, ikut orang, how the baik of diorang buat. Macam mana, like do you have like macam problems, like macam
so that goes to the
next segment
lah,
yes.
next segment. So challenges, any challenges yang macam, I mean like
apalah challenger yang
macam that you felt like, okay, we as organisers we have that from time to time when we felt macam quite lonely,
right?
So macam what kind of challenges that you want to highlight, share, macam
dugaan yang paling besar,
nak paling besar lah, macam maybe something that you can share wisdom to anyone listening.
Challenges okay, let's see.
Ni macam banyak je.
Lepaskan.
It's not really for me lah. For me, I look at, because you see in the short period of time yang kita dah buat benda ni kan.
Yes.
I started 2019, but in this
minus
role,
2 years lah because COVID.
Okay, fair enough kan. So to be honest, I feel like it's all up to us whether we want to do it or not. There is challenges, for example funding ke apa kan. But it's not something that stopping us from doing it. Maknanya kita boleh resolve benda tu, all these issues. So be honest, if someone says that you cannot do this, cannot do that, is for me actually in my journey, you just need to power through and complete the task lah. So challenges, I think kalau biggest maybe transforming the community in terms of the culture kot. Culture. Sebab kita dah main bola ni, ataupun dah negara ni dah has been programmed in certain way. So mungkin cara pemikiran, cara kita treat sukan ni dah satu cara. So we want to be more progressive. So nak mengubah tu mungkin tricky. And so you don't want football to be associated dengan gaduh ke apa benda, hooligans ke. Kita tak nak benda macam tu. We want something positive from football,
family friendly,
safe space,
safe space. And then that probably is the biggest lah kot challenge for me lah.
Ada gaduh-gaduh ke?
Biasalah.
Ada even our program tu ada juga.
Walaupun maknanya liga, like yalah, sebab aku tengok like if like the professional clubs tu adalah gaduh dengan like dia punya ultras tu. So like you saying liga-liga ni team tu pun ada ultras dia juga.
Fans, not to say dengan fans lah, dia gaduh sama dia lah dengan players kan. Because sports bola ni dia the community is huge, but mainly a lot of it is maybe sometimes underprivileged ke, people yang not so privileged people yang main, yang be in our system sangat. So exposure dia berbeza, the different group. So nak membentuk dia punya apa kita panggil jati diri ke apa kan. So the character, nilai tu kan, itu yang I think challenging kan. We do, I think one more challenge is also ni lah kot, macam because it's the grassroots. Okay. It's not as sexy or interesting or not mainstream as like the professional scene football lah. So that is where apa, masuk TV, you are more you have more eyeballs, so maybe certain corporates don't see grassroots as a platform for them to invest in. Okay. So but when we speak to certain very progressive partners, they see, this is real touch point values yang diorang boleh pergi. Because engagement dengan our community is very direct, and very diversified and very very integrated. So that is the offering lah yang kita bagi kepada corporate partners to be part of kita punya programs. So sometimes what my experience, because I do partnership, bila kita pergi jumpa, that's the difficulty lah to changing their perspective. They don't prefer to be associated dengan the professional scene more lah.
There's a question pasal grassroots. What we understand from Coach Cameron was grassroots ni adalah bukan professional game. Itu betul ya?
Yes, correct. So anything that is not professional ni anything that is ada elite and ada proper contract lah. Ada professional contract, you paid to play kan?
Okay.
That is considered grassroots lah. So it can be amateur, social, OKU, beach soccer,
recreational programs,
recreational, semi-professional. If you're working, there's companies that employ people untuk main bola juga.
Okay.
For example, certain local councils, they take workers that can play also sport, football ke apa, for them to compete in the local games ke sukan antara negeri ke apa kan.
even corporates pun macam, even like one of my friends yang kerja dekat one of the fast food chain kan, kata ada je macam antara
sukan antara ni
antara diorang punya branches
fast food.
Ada
Okay,
ada fast food ke fast casual. Okay, anyway.
Where were we tadi?
So no, we were talking about pasal the facets of macam grassroots lah. Macam it's so multi-dimensional.
Macam ni kau you said your challenges tu. So far dia punya, you said like the nak jati diri tu improving lah kan?
Yeah, we can see improvement. But we wanna we wanna tailor program tu lebih impactful lagi lah. Right now banyak benda berlaku lebih kepada indirectly impacting the changes of the community ni. So cara kita carry out the league, and contoh as simple as datang awal, kemas,
betul tu.
sampah. These are basic ni sahaja kan,
denda
values.
Kalau team tak datang,
kita denda lah. So kita start dengan making sure how timing tu macam mana kita jaga, be strict dengan benda macam ni kan. Then slowly those are macam indirect sikit lah yang kita cuba. So hopefully we want to try target the younger generation, the schools, and how can football and football culture ni can actually be a big part of diorang punya journey lah.
That yang datang awal tu kan, teaches about responsibility, accountability, banyak-banyak lah. Gila. So from the challenges kan, is there any like success stories? We talk about Afro for example. Ada dan macam players, referee, like what success stories yang
even in the management side pun kita
macam when you look back macam okay, this is because take some pride from the work lah that you guys have done.
Right.
So what kind of success stories you can macam ni company kita macam tu lah.
No, I don't want to take credit for these people punya journey lah. I think macam Afro, we give credit to the club and the manager and the coaches. Diorang yang buat kerja tu betul-betul to develop him as a player. We only provide that platform saja for him to play, and the rest is the coach and the player himself lah.
Team effort lah.
Team effort lah. So for us is if we want to take credit or give credit is to these teachers, these coaches, or these people yang help them. For us, we just provide the platform, and hopefully they come and play kat kita punya platform. I love that like Aiman and Azwa are now commentators at the biggest matches in the country now. So I love that they started at one of our leagues. So that gives me a lot of happiness to think about.
Especially even the photographers sekarang pun kat national team yang games pun ada.
Yeah, a lot of our friends semua dah attached dengan football clubs, professional football clubs at the league, professional league. Referees pun ramai yang slowly going into national level, going into FIFA. So itu that gives us that drives us forward lagi lah. So tengok diorang sampai dulu kita sama-sama buat, now they're at the top already. So
tak, bukan hanya pemain bola sepak So commentator pun boleh from the Jadi that is a platform for them to start and then for them to go further.
Right.
Oh, bagus.
Just imagine lah, like I'm talking philosophically lah, macam like one person goes up will inspire another 10 more to strive. You know, so I think having a platform is important. I mean, like, again lah, macam like what we've, I think the whole conversation here and also with Coach Cam and also in the future conversations with other guests kan, I think is kena sinergi lah. Kena sinergetic.
Dan juga tak ramai orang tahu pun.
Itulah. I'm going to say again, ni sebab kita punya purpose ni takdirkan. Okay, so from there kan, you spoke a bit about the success and a bit of the hopes, but macam what further more hopes are you looking for going forward? Macam you talk about futsal, then we found out about ada beach soccer.
Right.
What kind of other elements that you're hoping for? Macam you did mention that we only like FAS only dah wants to go further, Hulu Selangor, Sabak Merenam and so forth. So can you like emphasize on the hopes of that?
One of the big mandate yang our president gives to us is definitely to branch out our programs to all the districts. I think it's very, very important we make sure we can reach all the daerah lain. So that's a big part of our effort this year to go there. We would love to have much better synergy with the school system juga.
Okay.
Because school plays a big role in sports and education. I think sports and education kena datang sekali. Right now in Selangor, we have a very good working relationship with the jabatan di peringkat negeri. Hopefully we want to see at the national level pun certain policies can be pushed lah to further develop the sport. Because they spend a lot of time kat sekolah and so crucial timing di sekolah tu. So hopefully that can happen. Hopefully we can look into having our own facility juga. We are moving towards more sustainable punya setup. So right now we do have a facility in SUK, but it's getting crowded and small. So slowly lah tengok kalau ada ruang untuk kita set up another facility. The dream is, we have our satellite offices in all the district. So ada center dekat semua tempat. So
sama macam like Coach Cam said last week, every district ada
FM punya kan?
Every state.
So that's our ni lah. So if we can have a center in all the districts, then macam-macam kita boleh buat lah. Hopefully maybe international collaboration ke coming soon ke. Hopefully we try to figure something out.
Yes. Banyak tu.
I know we can learn a lot more from other people outside.
And they can learn from us as well.
Boleh.
Take it that way. Take it that way, because there's so much good going on that that the visibility, as you noted earlier on kan. Quite dense. Quite dense. Dense though. I mean, it's good. It's good because bagus.
Sebab aku tak tahu tu pasal benda-benda ni. Ini pun aku kenal dalam main bola ni. Imagine orang yang pendengar-pendengar yang whoever that's listening to this macam lain macam lah. Aku ingat macam Malaysia football ni dekat yang main kat Bukit Jalil yang final sold out sekali je.
Just a bit more about that. Apa punya? I think a credit must be due lah to you guys, sebab macam kan Selangor Champions League final before that dapat main dekat good facilities and so on and so forth kan. So this is just the top of my head lah. Just imagine though kalau macam in like the foundation that these guys are building untuk masa depan, macam like Selangor Champions League tu dah ada macam home and away. Just imagine community daripada Kuala Langat pergi kat Hulu Selangor. And then that's just for like, just imagine tu macam men's league game. Lepas tu women's league game pun macam Sepang lawan dengan dekat Tanjung Karang.
Tu hope kau lah.
I don't know lah. I'm just saying lah, on top of my head lah kan. Just imagine the
style lah.
I think this conversation dengan Nabil ni is basically macam the potential in grassroots.
Yes.
Where grassroots can take the community forward. Not only cari, again like we said, cari talent, multi-talented people in multi areas lah.
Memang ngam untuk kita end this segment.
Yes. Sekarang kita just lepak je lah. The last one kita chill sikit.
Segment 4 ni selalu orang suka lah.
Itulah.
Aku pun suka.
Okay, why don't you kick it off?
Okay, kita nak kenal lebih pasal guest kita lah, kan?
Right.
So basically kita nak tahu tadi. We know that his dad supports Arsenal.
But who do you support?
Kita nak tahu siapa yang you support in football, like local and internationally.
Right.
Oish, kalau local
mestilah.
Local jawab lain.
Selangor.
Local for sure. Selangor is in the heart lah kan. I grew up in Gombak dulu.
Okay.
Kelang, so but I didn't get the chance to really follow local football sangat lah masa tu. Mungkin my dad pun dia dah he stop lah kot sekejap for a while following, so I didn't get the chance to go. Even stadium aku tak pergi sangat masa tu.
Okay.
So that's the story about local football lah. International, of course, best club in the world lah kan.
Best club in the world.
Manchester United lah.
Manchester United.
Man City.
Okay, mungkin kita ada some pendengar yang terus tutup kita punya tutup app tu terus.
No. Bukan. Mungkin ada some pendengar dia increase volume.
Mungkin.
Why Manchester United? Why the Reds? Is it because of the same logo?
Red Giant dengan Red Devil lah.
I think how it started, I think because when I grew up watching Premier League tu, memang United was the powerhouse lah.
Yes.
So David Beckham, those are my idols lah, and Ryan Giggs, Scholes. And then when I went, my father dia sambung belajar kat UK for about 1 year plus macam tu, 2 years. So I went to school, not belajar, 5-6 tahun masa tu. I went masa umur 5 dengan 6. So went to school there. We went to stadium, kita pergi game. Nanti I watch Blackburn lawan United kat masa tu. Kat sana. So that's where the love came for United ni lah.
Hampa tak your dad? Kalau your dad dengan your family tahu kan, macam mana masa tahu, macam mana dia orang punya feeling? Sebab in our family mesti ada, like I am an Arsenal supporter, tapi majority dalam family aku semua support MU. So macam mana for that side of your ni?
Interesting
rivalry.
Tak tahu.
Banter tu confirm
tak berjaya convert aku jadi Arsenal fan masa kecil kan. So I don't know. Tapi banter tu biasa lah. Memang bila game memang rival lah. Bila ada game memang kita rival sikit. Biasalah banter kan. Masa there was one period of Arsenal tu I kesian kejap lah kat dia. So asyik kalah, asyik
tak apa. Kami fan, kami tahu.
Asyik I berhenti lah banter kan.
Sampai macam tu berhenti.
Nice. Okay, so moving on. Bukan because tak nak cakap pasal Man U lah, but just to follow up. Okay, so we asked this to Coach Cam last week, and also we're gonna ask the future guests juga lah. What sport you be in if it wasn't football? Do you see yourself in other sports? Mungkin ada different timeline you main hockey. Tak ada belum main hockey.
In another universe maybe. In general, I really love sport. In general, memang I follow
semua lah.
Almost all major sports. So I like to follow. Like I read the news, follow the updates. My dad was a badminton coach juga. So I love badminton. Maybe I don't know. Tak pernah try main wakil sekolah ke apa kan. So I don't know. What else? I think maybe badminton kot. It's difficult to say lah.
You play badminton lah sometimes.
Main social lah, main dengan kawan-kawan apa perlu. But love following it. I think the sport is amazing. I love to watch tennis juga.
Okay.
Tennis, Federer, Nadal, these are all
greats
kita panggil the greats of the game kan. F1, I follow F1 juga.
Nice.
So try to keep up. I try to follow lah. I like to consume the news semua. So but to pick maybe another sport, maybe badminton.
Interesting.
Because dia main badminton dengan my friends and all.
Yeah.
Tapi kalau like ada satu sport tu, adakah yang satu sport yang you nak main tapi tak pernah main tapi nak belajar?
Macam aku dah faham cricket. I want to like I don't get cricket. I wish we have cricket punya guy one day or girl. You know, like memang interested to know macam what is the wicket apa semua. That's one. That's
I
my
tried-
answer,
I
not
tried
your
one
answer.
time lah. Tried one time cricket actually. Other sports that I would like to try.
No.
Skateboard ke?
Style tu.
Now it's in the Olympic kan.
Oh yeah.
It looks cool.
Ah.
Well, I tak pandai lah. main.
Tak pernah try pun lah kan.
Sekadar apa menggelonsor tu ada. tapi tak adalah nak apa kickflip ke apa benda tu, kita tengok je lah orang buat kan.
Interesting.
Style tu.
Sekarang pun ada our office mate semua pun duk main skateboard juga. So tengok ya. Dah start influence.
Okay. The next question. Okay, so obviously kita punya objective of the show is to nak bagi as much as fair opportunities to all sport. If you were to name one sport or one episode in the future of our show that you macam, diorang ada guest ni datang, aku nak dengar.
Okay.
Who do you want to tune in and what sport of that person ni affiliate?
Local
Local
lah kan. Local.
Susah nak dapat Bruno Fernandes datang sini.
Ferguson sah.
Local lah. I think maybe in badminton lah kot. If
Okay.
you know, if get the chance to meet, you know, Dato' Misbun kan. Misbun, listen to his journey ke kan, how he played a role. I think someone in badminton.
Okay.
We'll work hard for that.
Boleh.
Nice.
Badminton pun besar dia
Besar.
punya community. Yes.
You know, macam like, again lah what we said there, we have your professional side and your grassroots side. Be interesting to hear juga how's the grassroots for badminton is like juga.
Or even professionals lah.
Yeah. Again, all sports.
Yes.
All sports. Okay. Back-to-back questions. Favorite athlete of all time dengan favorite coach of all time?
Susah. Because I love a lot of sports. So I ada favorite athletes in a lot of different sports. Semua ada. You know, like tennis memang Federer lah. Dia memang the most elegant tennis player lah. Athletics pun best. You know, people like Usain Bolt semua ni kan. Kalau sukan apa lagi
Macam-macam lah. It's okay. I mean, you give the state quite fair bit. But okay, those are athletes. Coaches. Or even since you are in administrator, do you have a favourite administrator that we do not know about?
Kalau coaches, I guess kalau international, Sir Alex lah kot.
Of course.
Alex Ferguson, I think what he did for, not just for United lah, his journey before that, Aberdeen semua, you see the greatness yang dia bawa lah. So we can never know what he did dekat sana actually, but you know, listening to the stories, you know, reading about him tu, he's definitely the favourite lah.
Man U fans jati.
Tu ada kembali. Okay.
In football ni lah. Football, I think Ryan Giggs, Beckham, Zidane,
yes,
Ronaldinho. These are people yang bring happiness lah dalam game kan.
Betul. Can see the smile bila kau sebut diorang nama.
Sebut kita senyum. Kita tiga-tiga senyum.
Okay, I don't know if you watched a lot of movies, TVs or whatever kan. Favorite fictional sporting character?
Okay, let's see.
Ada Coach Carter, ada
Right, love that.
Remember the Titans ni characters, I forgot their names. Even Happy Gilmore pun boleh consider juga.
Bola kampung boleh.
Coach Carter was fantastic lah kot. I think it's a true story kan. So itu memang, I think that's gila lah what he was trying to do. He was in the neighborhood yang memang all these African American boys memang takkan berjaya pun, takkan pergi mana-mana pun. I think 40% akan mati ke like that when they grow up and then masuk jail. So the mentality dia cuba ubah dalam community masa tu, you know, just to, you know, belajar properly and you know, you have more than this.
Correct.
Telling the boys that you know you can actually play in the NBA macam tu lah.
And be good people.
And which diorang rasa macam epic lah semua ni kan. So Coach Carter memang ni lah.
Ui, solid answer.
Tu lah. Gordon Bombay banyak tu actually.
Ya.
So
Inilah satu lagi, I don't know, ni lah, apa nama tu? Brad Pitt.
Moneyball. Apa Billy Bean.
Billy Bean.
Billy Bean.
Dia pun sedih kan cerita dia kan. He was a pro player kan. But dia punya love for the game, for the club yang dia bawa tu kan. He was offered the
highest salary.
Dia tak pergi kan.
Because dia cakap that masa dia kecil tu dia dapat more or less the same offer, but he macam after that macam regretted lah. Itulah I'll pass you the copy of the book. I don't know if you read the book, because like memang ada differences. Major, because it's based on a true story. Obviously. So
movie memang lain sikit lah.
Okay. But the core of it is the same lah. I think it replies back to what we are doing. All of us are doing grassroots. Because Moneyball ni, kalau you like cut the onion betul-betul, actually one of the core of it is about how do we solve problems. Right. How do we create solutions? Because Moneyball ni cerita dia macam kau team kecil, budget kau is like X amount lawan dengan Y amount. So they actually in baseball, from the basis of the movie, the context of the movie, macam New York Yankees macam when you look at the salary figure per win is like 20 million lah for the New York Yankees. Tapi for the Oakland Athletics like less than $1 million per win in the same season. So how but dia orang dapat masuk playoff. So how do you, and also dia orang dapat macam 20 game winning streak apa semua. So I think that story tu memang fits lah for you lah. You know, how do we create a lasting impact of change while, you know, thinking out of the box like create solutions.
Yes, we go to the last one, which is, do you have any quotes atau ni yang you macam, you know, for your that personal quote yang you tahu or you that keeps you going, yang you simpan dengan you? Kalau tak ada tak apa. Tapi kalau ada, kita orang nak tahu.
Quotes tak ingat sekarang ni, but I have one. There's I don't know what this is. Ni my family lah. Masa when we were growing up, my dad, my mom selalu guna this phrase lah, this macam inspirasi lah, kata inspirasi. So goes like this lah. Pendek je. Aim for the stars or aim for the sky. But if you fail, at least you reach the clouds. So you aim for the best of the best lah. But if you tak dapat pun that one, I'm sure you will achieve something that you didn't think you can lah.
Itu dia pendengar-pendengar kita. Betul lah tu. Itu dapat mengakhiri kita punya the whole episode. So thank you so much. Any final thoughts and quotes for today?
Dah habis lah.
Your final words lah, kata-kata
final
last.
words. I hope we can, you know, have more something like this, you know, for our local grassroots community. More coverage, more reach from the mainstream media to help. Think like you said, you tak pernah dengar all these things that we do kan.
Betul.
So actually there's a lot of great things going on, but hopefully, you know, everyone can chip in and help and, you know, just amplify the reach.
Yes.
I think dah boleh tutup buku.
Any last words from you, Khal?
I'm good. I'm very inspired. Inspired. Energized balik. Okay, Arief, take us home.
So thank you pendengar-pendengar semua yang stick with us till the very end. Also nak kata like Better Call Sukan, it's about a podcast yang kita nak tahu pasal different types of sports, and also kalau certain sports tu boleh tahu macam-macam pasal sports tu. So if you have any sports yang you nak, tak kisahlah for whatever, just let us know, dan kita akan cuba untuk panggil diorang dan untuk diorang share.
Demand.
Yes. Just let us know.
Just a quick one. So Nabil is going to be not say the last football punya orang, but for a while kita akan stop dengan bola sepak sekejap.
Kita akan bercabang ke sukan-sukan lain lah ya. Alright, so just let us know so we can can know more about different types of sport. Just call us. So yes, again, thank you very much. My name is Arief Daniel.
I'm Khal.
And I'm Nabil.
Alamak, dia kita join kita. Alright, see you guys soon. Thank you very much and bye-bye.